The High Sierra Trail, with its pine forests at around 7,000 feet to the rocky alpine zone above 9,500 feet, with the summit of Mount Whitney at 14,500 feet, the High Sierra Trail gives an excellent cross-section of the Sierra Nevada mountains.
I was really looking forward to seeing all the sights on this trail that I'd never seen before. There's that rock tunnel that they blasted through the rock to replace the bridge that was destroyed by an avalanche. There's Precipice Lake, which was where Ansel Adams took one of his famous pictures. There's Kern Hot Springs. And then sunrise on Whitney. I was looking forward to that because I had never been up there during sunrise.
You know, it's kind of, I think nature can be very therapeutic if you just allow yourself to exist in it. And so that's what I was looking forward to.
One of the extra benefits of this trail is that it starts right next to the giant sequoias. So before you even start your hike, you can go look at all the giant trees, including the biggest one of all, General Sherman.
Do I have enough stuff? Do I have too much stuff, food-wise? I tried to ration it down to a reasonable amount, but I didn't want to go too light and end up running out of calories.
Here are all the items I'm bringing on the High Sierra trip. The hike started off with a gentle climb through a calm, shady pine forest with lots of small creek crossings before emerging to some beautiful views.
Buck Creek was a great place to stop, cool off, and grab some extra water before the uphill climb to Bear Paw Campground.
Bear Paw Campground was our first camp. We had heard conflicting reports that there might be showers and maybe even some food available, but it turned out the High Sierra camp there hadn't been operational for about 5 years. Still, it was a nice campground with bear lockers and pit toilets, and we had lots of deer visit us. On day 2, we passed a bear in the bushes not long after we left camp. That day, we had a big climb ahead of us, with stops at Hamilton, Precipice Lakes, and then a short descent down to 9 Lakes Basin. Nice little bridge. Wow, that's a big drop-off. Big drop-off.
Quite the vista coming out here.
Nice little cascade. We're on our way to Hamilton Lake to take a break and then continue
continue on to 9 Lake Basin. Right above a nice little waterfall, feeding Hamilton Creek down there. Good job, no problem, huh? Greg. Bonsai right here. Woo! Here goes nothing. Here with the plunge, baby! Bonsai! Ow! Refreshing, right?
Yeah.
I bet it gets colder over there.
A little chilly,
Uh-huh.
but still not too bad.
Underwater, huh? Nice. Here's some of the remnants of the old bridge. Must be coming up to the tunnel. I guess it used to connect that side to this side. Huh. Here's the tunnel. Cool. Blasted right through the rock. There's Jeff going through the tunnel. Nice. Made it to Precipice Lake. Beautiful, still has some snow surrounding it. Up about 10,500 feet. Got this nice granite wall behind it. Some cool fluting in the rocks behind it. Very nice. Just coming up to Kaweah Gap, 10,700 feet. Nice little climb. Ah, it's a nice lake down there. That must be the start of 9 Lake Basin. Beautiful valley down there. That's where the trail goes, that direction. Came from over there, Precipice Lake, under those mountains.
Here's the campsite, 9 Lake Basin. We're at 10,500 feet. High country. And free, baby.
Just exploring a little bit. Got these interesting pines over here. I don't know if they're bristlecone pines. Look similar. On day 3, we had a couple of fun water crossings and lots of beautiful scenery on our way to Moraine Lake.
Nice job.
Whoa, smooth.
Out of Big Arroyo, heading up to Moraine Lake for our next campsite. Just got to Moraine Lake, found a camp spot. Looks like this one might work.
The skies were cloudy when we reached Moraine Lake, but luckily they cleared up enough for me to get my first Milky Way shot of the trip. On day 4, our plan was to find a nice camp along the Kern River, just short of Junction Meadow, preferably with a nice place to take a swim.
Got the roaring Kern below us. Take a dip in that later, once we put all the gear down.
Looks like the turnoff to the hot springs. I have to go take a dip. Here's the hot spring. What does this say? Protect spring, use lower tub, conserve water, keep source plugged. Okay. So here's the upper pool. It must be warm. Oh yeah, wow, that's hot. That's very hot. Pretty nice setup here at the hot spring. It's got a drain down there. Just put that little piece of wood in to stop it. I'm emptying it right now. And I'm plugged up here to release the fresh water from the super hot spring up there. This is life. I see your trail, baby. See you guys later. See you like a gorilla.
Day 4. Greg's all set up here. How you feeling, Greg?
Good. Keep it strong.
Gray's getting all cleaned up. Spick and Span's gonna go to Black Tie Affair tonight. I think some very important guests will be there. Just grit your teeth and do it. Nice. Nothing like an afternoon plunge in the Kern River. Got some morning sunlight here on the western wall of the Kern River Canyon. There's where we came from. With that canyon, followed the Kern River, and then started these switchbacks up the hill here. Getting close to the top. Piece of case. Nice. Looks like we reached the top of the climb. Heading down now to Crabtree area. Looks like here's the turnoff to go to Crabtree. We're gonna go camp just about a mile up from the ranger station. So getting close.
We had stayed at this pretty little campsite near Whitney Creek last year, so we were excited to get back to it again this year. And with clear dark skies, I had another chance to play around with long exposures on my iPhone again.
Since we had an extra day in our schedule, day 6 was a short hike up to our campsite above Guitar Lake. That gave us plenty of time for a little side hike to Lower Hitchcock Lake, which was well worth the trip. We are at our campsite right before we summit Whitney, sort of above Guitar Lake a little bit.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
Good.
Great.
You guys are moving.
Oh, you're not so bad yourself.
Nice. We're trying our best. See you up there. Yeah. Here we are at Trail Junction, getting ready to do our last leg up to Whitney.
Put them in your side.
Window on our way to Whitney. It's a cool view to the town below. Still pretty dark. It's maybe 4 o'clock. All right, made it to the hut. Good job, boys.
All right.
We made it to the
Excellent.
hut.
Good
job.
Sunrise on Mount Whitney was spectacular and well worth getting up early for. Here comes the sun. Mount Whitney, 14,505 feet. Nice little jump up.
Looks like we're back at Trail Junction. There's trail camp. That's where we're gonna stay tonight.
Trail camp was a little overcrowded, but had outstanding views and a beautiful sunrise and sunset. The final leg of our hike down to Whitney Portal was better than expected. It had beautiful views of Consultation Lake and Mirror Lake, and lots of fun water crossings.
Made it to Whitney Portal.
And the food at Whitney Portal, as always, did not disappoint. It might have been one of the best burgers I've ever had. It was a great way to top off a really fun hike.
The swim in Hamilton Lake was just fantastic. after that, we had a big climb ahead of us, so it was nice to take that break. And you and Greg decided to jump in right away, and I was hesitant. Going, yeah, I don't want to get my stuff all wet. And I realized, yeah, why not?
One of my favorite spots of the whole trip was Precipice Lake. It had all those different colors with the orangey rocks in the front, the deep blue-green water, blue skies with some wispy clouds, snow patches surrounding it, and then the interesting rock formation behind the lake. It made for a really picturesque setting.
It's a challenge, and it was nice to be there at sunrise and with all those other people, all enjoying the sunrise and the view and taking it all in. It was kind of a fun atmosphere and a beautiful sight to see all those mountains start to illuminate at sunrise. Yeah.
Night one, we had the bear locker, but after that, we didn't.
Yeah.
We could have stayed at Crab Creek for bear lockers, but we didn't, or Junction Meadows, which we didn't.
That's true.
So every place we stayed didn't have bear lockers, and I preferred where we stayed anyway because it was away from the crowds.
It's a great way to spend your time because it's healthy and it's in nature and you get to see things that you would otherwise definitely wouldn't see. So
Yeah.